Okay, hello YouTube. We are here to finally finish up the blessing tier list. This should be the last thing for 3.1 before 3.2 drops, and then I'm sure we'll end up finishing that. But yeah, I don't think we need much of an introduction for this. Let's just get on our way. So we'll just go down by cost, and then
It's
wrap up at the big ones at the bottom.
Jason and Peter and our new friend Two Legs. He
Guys,
popped into the top 10 like twice and then got kicked out right away because someone like got like a 19 streak or something.
place 11 is for me reserved.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good player.
I think also, yeah. I think like with the blessing, it's important to stay at the beginning. It's always like you take like bad curse points for it. So, like the first 11 are the nice ones. So like when taking curse, you have to be sure that they're pretty good because you're taking probably some bad curses for it.
Yeah, very often it's good to have like some defensive blessing with defensive curses, and then you can add like some more defensive curse if possible. It's very hard to take 11 points and then suddenly have to take another 4 points of aggressive curse just to get some kind of blessing. Yeah, because definitely something to keep
Blessings in general can be bait a lot of times.
in mind.
Like, don't force the bad curse set
to
get your blessing. Even the really strong blessings, if the curses just don't add up correctly, like it's just not worth it. There's some things that you can try to force, but even then, like if the curse set is just playable on its own, just play it.
Yeah, but this is a very good point. Of course the first 11 points are always gonna be the easiest, and so you can't really say like, oh, this tier 3 blessing, I would love to trade it for a tier 3 curse, but you're gonna trade it for like a bad tier 3 curse usually.
Yeah.
Okay.
But good thing that some tier 2 blessings are like a tier 5 curse, so you have a lot of leeway.
Survive.
Surviving.
We'll get to that. Okay. 5 max mana. I can't imagine this being very strong. I mean, when can you make this amount of mana in the first place?
Yeah, just don't want it.
Probably just whatever. I don't know if it's like sad. I don't really know how to
big sad, honestly. Are you gonna fill it in or?
You can or I can. I don't mind either way, but
yeah, you can. You can do it.
More work, yeah. Fifth growth.
Fifth growth. It's interesting, I guess. If you have
for one
W's,
cantrip heroes,
I guess, and cantrip.
I mean, it's not as real because it's
Slime Queen.
Slime Queen with this one trick.
If pooping is so good, then what is this?
Yeah, Pudak would say this. If you're gonna say like this is whatever or below, Pudak's gonna be like losing his mind. This is the biggest happy.
I think it's just kind of whatever to me. I think fifth self heal is much stronger on average.
Yeah, it seems way stronger. It seems busted.
Fifth self heal seems very strong. I think we had that in one run and it was like insanely good.
I mean, you kind of just have another hero in a way of output, no?
Exactly.
It's really 2 output per, like 2, 3, who cares? Like,
at least.
Also, yeah.
I mean, you get some like keeper, knight, whatever. It scales so well. It scales with the game too, so it's not even falling off.
Yeah, I mean, you can get the high pips, but it's of course you want the self heal on the target that is like dying usually, so you can't really force like 5 heal every turn.
I'm sure.
But it's okay. But the growth, I don't know, like maybe whatever or something, or I would usually probably not really look at it.
I think whatever. Personally.
Oh, please capitalize. Oh no.
Okay. I thought it was gonna auto capitalize and then it just didn't. 19 blessing is like, okay, I have a free curse point and I'm just gonna get a blessing, but usually it's like sad. Pretty sad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Latent can do something, but I think it's like slightly sad. I don't think it's
one thing of course is
crazy.
Yeah, the poison synergy, like suddenly Venom is like completely OP busted. It's like a late game.
Shaman is now.
Shaman.
Like mini prophet.
Yeah. There's like cleric, obviously, I guess your cleanse
Yeah.
like early game, you have some like random like one cleanse on things. Okay, Bard stocks going way up.
Oh, what is the thing called? Like the spell that heals and cleanses 3.
The
Oh,
cleric one?
heat or
With
what?
shields?
No, heat. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, hate.
Heat,
Yeah,
heat,
yeah.
heat stomp. Regen 3, cleanse 3. Pretty cool. Pretty
Crazy.
cool.
Okay, I think I'm like
Of
slightly
course,
sad. But...
if you get poisoned more, then of course, if you cleanse like 1 poison, then you still have the 3 poison on you. It doesn't work
I
very
think
well.
the biggest thing about this is purely speculative, but at least you're speculating on something like pretty strong versus like
Yeah.
the 5 max mana level 19
I mean,
blessing.
you open up like even Bard. Like suddenly Bard is like
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Okay, these loot phases
I
also kind of slightly
I
sad.
don't care.
Same deal,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Exact same problem.
I would say big sad on all these level loot and stuff. It's just too slow. I care about floor 4.
Sure.
And
Oh, okay. I didn't mean to change the thing, but get to it. All right. 6 spell you cast. Each fight costs 2 mana. Yeah. What the hell is this? I'm just.
it's way too late.
Am I even casting
I
6
had
spells?
this. I had this for free because of having too many, and then I got like herbalist and then warlock, and I just like actually did it. It was very funny.
Okay. Well, yeah. Usually does literally nothing. So. Perceptive. Slightly happy or big happy? I don't know.
Yeah, slightly happy.
I don't think. Yeah, I think big happy is probably reserved for versatile, right?
Yeah. The hero choice is much better. Like too many items.
Pipe dream.
This thing is just
never
unpickable, I
happens.
don't
Yeah,
know.
literally never. Okay, nothing's like unpickable because it's just like I don't know. For blessing, it's weird, right? Like this like kind of ranking system is a little more convoluted, but
well, not really. This is kind of the same thing.
okay. I'm also just putting this for here because it's way too slow. It doesn't do anything. It's like prepping you for your floor 20, but like if you're struggling
this
that
thing
hard,
I will say is big happy versatile one.
This thing is broken.
It's the best one. Also, like fight 19, I feel like it's one of the easiest fights usually.
Yeah.
Somehow.
I don't think so, but
Nah.
like there's been a few times.
Pretty OP.
You're usually
often
kind of strong.
There's like 5 fanatics hitting in, and it's like.
Yeah, that's true. It's also good to be healthy before 12, 20, so yeah.
Yeah, but it's yeah.
Mm,
Third self heal is basically 5th self heal.
yeah, but
now it's 2 points. It's still pretty good.
I'd say slightly happy, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And 5th self shield. I mean, shield is usually just better than heal, so I would say probably big happy for that as well.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I would really like to add this in. Yeah.
Okay. Item quality. It just seems a little too expensive to be honest. Like,
I don't want this.
I don't think I'm big sad because it does something, but I think slightly sad is fair.
That's fair. Challenge. I don't want this.
Yeah.
It's like big set for me.
Yeah.
So.
Maybe if you have funny challenge affected by or not? No, that was not. Oh no, that was the other thing where you get like a tier 1 every floor. That's actually
if you think about
affected.
How often you actually take challenges? It's usually if you are super OP, so it's kind of win more, or if you'll get like randomly something super good, which doesn't happen often.
Maybe if you have a late curse, like worst item.
Yeah.
Okay, true.
Yeah.
Some delayed thing. Deep pockets is like pretty whatever.
Because with worst items, I definitely take like all the early challenges for free.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the nice things.
I'm just gonna clarify.
Yeah, this is
like,
definitely unpickable.
Yeah, this is a cope one.
Oh yeah, late game curses. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe this one is actually unpickable.
This one is actually.
I mean, it's hard to say because again, sometimes you just have the points.
Yeah, free.
It's literally free.
Yeah, okay.
So like, I think
So
we
let's
should
do
just
a
clarify.
of course, take with when it's free, aka
You have 13 points.
yeah.
I had it like twice because I had 13 and it never done anything. I think like at all.
It's again win more. Like if you already have good items for the hero, like they're probably pretty broken. If you need 3 slots to make that happen, then you're already kind of probably doing okay. If you have enough items that you want to equip 3 items to 1 hero, it's probably all right. Has anyone played a run with Divine?
Yes.
It seems like okay to me, because you can't be weakened.
I won. I won my hell with Divine 3.
Divine 3 is a bit different than Divine 1, I think.
Yeah, Divine 1 is complete garbage.
Yeah, it's like just some very, very small protection against weak.
Yeah.
And like, even that is quite bad to have one.
And then for that you have to like take some mod like flighty or something, you know, for just to have some kind of
speculation.
It's like unpickable almost, like maybe
Pickable,
I don't know.
For sure.
Okay, yeah. I thought for 2 seconds, and I agree.
Yeah. Okay, this thing, seedling and glowing egg. I mean, I don't want it. But
it's a big side.
Big
it's okay,
side, yeah.
it does something. It's funny if you have like a left cantrip, something.
Yeah, like initiate start or something. Maybe it's a little bit better.
Keep rolls can be like 1 extra reroll turn 2 kind of deal usually.
Well, I don't like this one, but maybe I haven't really thought about it too much. But
my first instinct was like
turn 1 is good,
slightly sad.
Then yeah, unused rolls just it seems. Yeah, I mean, if you get a good turn 1, then you can have like 1 roll left. Yeah, your turn 2 will be good.
Because you can sort of play it like slippery dice, 1. Right? Like you basically just like accept something that's like average, and then you say, okay, well, next turn will be better now because I accepted the average this turn, and I have some brick protection. Doesn't sound too bad.
You would need to micromanage it a bit. Like it's yeah, it's actually a high skill one, very high skill seems like.
Yeah, I had it once. It was fine. It's like it even like if you have long fights and you kind of defend and you can keep 1, then you keep 1 again, then you have like you have like 4 rerolls in a bad turn when you low roll. So if you like have good first 2 turns, you never can low roll after that, kind of. But I don't know. It's still slightly sad or whatever.
Yeah, I think slightly sad for me.
I would say slightly sad. Okay, cool.
Level ups are strong, but this is kind of still
I like
late.
kind of. It's level 7, yeah.
When does it start getting to be like level 1?
The level up
like,
is good though.
How expensive is? Yeah, I mean this is really strong.
Well, it's at tier 3 is right? Oh no, what is it?
Because there's just like the straight up like
level down,
level up on floor 0, like that's a thing too. But you have like top bot level up or like bottom 3 level up or top 3 level up.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Yeah, top level up. But those ones are very strong.
So like compared to that, it's not anything close. But usually you make it to
I would like to take this. If I can get away with it, you kind of just win. Yeah. After you get 4 fight 7.
It is very greedy.
If I see like again like worse items, like just straight up just trade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe whatever.
Maybe yeah.
It feels a little too hard to be like ubiquitously good.
It's a little bit hard to say you just can't get away with it by picking it. If you can't get away with it, it's very good though.
Okay, what is this? This thing is so bad. Next.
Yeah.
Perceptive. It's okay.
It's okay. I don't know. Slightly sad. Maybe whatever. Maximum.
It's still too slow.
Versatile is so much better.
Yeah, versatile immediately does something. It's like how often is like a tier 1 really breaking your hero? or like a tier 2 or a tier 3. Like
Yeah,
you're not
like
getting
for
something that
th-
like really
for
breaks
3
your
you get some
hero.
tier 1, but and then for 4 you have like only one tier 1 that is like slightly better, doesn't do anything. Yeah.
Like tier 3s,
So
we start getting into
it's a
like the pull arm stuff, you know, like the things that
it's a
actually do
late
stuff.
game.
But
Yeah, it gives you late game,
insurance.
like always a good
Also,
late game, but that's usually not our problem, right?
also
Uh,
like the pool of the items is so much higher than when you like
yeah,
circle
Yeah.
around the hero. So with versatile 2 you can be almost sure you get good heroes. With perceptive 2 you still like well, 4 shitty items.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
it's a good point. Like you can dig through the heroes and always you can force like the exact
Yeah,
one you
yeah.
want. You cannot force the exact item. You only look at the pool
Yeah,
once.
yeah,
So
and they go way too slow. Like one level up is so much impact. One tier 1 item, like you said, one tier 2 item.
is that fair, you think?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Still slightly sad.
Underworld deal. I think this is slightly happy for me, but
Oh
I'm
no,
not sure.
no.
This is kind of funny. It's just
No,
really
this
fun.
is
I don't know if it's good.
this is like a bait, I think.
I remember we took this one time with like Ruffian and then just like swung it in. Like some
Wasn't that the one
berserker.
that we lost?
Yeah,
That killed our 23 streak,
yeah,
yeah.
it did. But it's
But it was
really
because
So
we
it's
had some
really
clumsy
fun.
ruffian garbage, and there was like no like we were
Yeah.
expecting to have like 3 hero die every fight, and so we just took it. But
I
it's
don't know.
yeah,
Like
It's
it's a
probably
bait.
not strong because you just don't die that much with like good play. And I mean, you probably die because you took this, and now you have 2 more curse points, and now you're dying.
I mean, I will say
But
like
it's really fun.
if you can play around heroes dying, you have a lot more freedom to just go like you know how often you have to like, oh, I need to block for 2, so I'm just gonna like roll these 3 heroes because I do need to block for 2, and now you can just like roll them for offensive because if you roll the thing, then you roll the thing. If you don't, then you still win the fight. But I think
yes, yes, sometimes you get these like carrier levels that you just kind of draw in the end and you lose 3 heroes to poison but still go through, but then it happens right before boss fight and like this kind of shields you against low rolls a bit.
yeah,
But for
but
2 points I'm not sure, yeah.
right, it's a 1 pointer for me. 1 point is good. 2 points is slightly too much.
If I get like
So I
Bone
think
Charm from Blessing, you think it's good still, or you think it has to be like all heroes for 1?
yeah, you need more than 1 for sure. You need all of them for 1.
God, it's so fun to play the game when you can just swing in your stuff and not
Nah,
care
I mean it's
though.
better than 1 point. It's like yeah, it's like a 1. It's close to 2, maybe like 1 point. Okay, it's like super random, but like 1.6 or something. Is how I would say.
Sure.
So I don't know. I'm almost saying big sad still. Like it's very hard to make this work because you're just making yourself weaker by picking more curses and then you're
Yeah.
dying, which is like fine, but
I will accept it. I agree. I just want it to be better than it is because it's really fun.
yeah, it is cool. I mean, you can take pain, you can take death, you can. Yeah, we all know how good Valkyrie
Yeah. Valk is so good, guys.
This one,
Okay, we don't really need to talk
Yeah,
about this. We just already did the
yeah,
same
yeah.
thing for
yeah,
Versatile 1. It's just more broken.
I mean, yeah. Let's just talk about like briefly like the in general. Of course, yeah. There's just so many broken heroes that we force like Prophet, like Seer. If you just get to take them, and then you can also just perfectly counter the curses that you're playing. Like if you even if you play aggressive, you just play versatile. Let's say if pristine monster pristine suddenly instead of being unpickable, you just take it because you can just take
Like a
whatever
ranger
AoE
or
you want,
whatever. Yeah.
like yeah,
yep, yep.
ranger, like whatever. So this thing is like, yeah, this is well, it's very versatile.
It's the
Okay,
nuts.
just always pick it almost. Like it's the
Yeah,
first thing
like
you click on.
this +2 is like really good one for 2
Yeah,
as
and
well.
plus 2 is exactly like yeah, +1, +2 are the ones that you can still or you can just completely force like 2 heroes.
Yeah, yeah.
So after it gets very much diminishing returns, we would have to talk about it. They're still good.
Yeah, there's some generated heroes fun with the bigger ones, but that's another talk.
That's another one, yeah. All right.
Second self
Second self
heal.
heal.
Oh, I
That is
love that one.
basically the. You love this one?
It's like
I think,
two
like,
heroes.
It's a good one.
I think
If
it's.
you like go long.
Seems
But it's too
strong.
much. I don't know. It's too much of the same thing, I think. Like, do you really need two guys healing themselves? I mean, I guess. Because, like, this doesn't do anything turn one. If you have
Yeah,
something
it's
pain,
better than
then.
one. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works with like the plus empty HP items a bit, but that's little.
Yeah, but I
tough.
feel like the third of the kind of the tier one thing just kind of does what you want it to do. Because you have like
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
something is dying turn two. Usually you only have like even if two things can use the self heal, it's probably only one gonna be efficient. That is a good amount of pips, you know.
That's true.
And then also
Yeah,
they
okay,
both need to be
okay.
damaged. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't really like this for three. I think it's too much actually, but.
Yeah, a bit overcosted probably.
So like slightly sad? Or like whatever. So I don't think you
I
can say
think
it's
I
bad.
would say slightly sad, but I haven't played with this, but that's how I would feel.
I've also not seen this, so
I mean, I mean, of course, it's like the completely most broken thing in the world, like the turn three heals shield.
yeah.
Like this works turn two to help you. Instead, you just like do some defensive stuff turn two, and then you like turn three, you just win the game instead of this.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's definitely it feels like more whatever to me than slightly sad. Like just thinking about it. Because it's like what?
I'm a bit
4
whatever
to
as well,
5 of output on turn 2. So like not doing anything turn 1. I guess technically if you have some like pain thing, you have like cultist, you have warlock leader, whatever. Can do something.
Yeah, it can do something.
it allows some of your red heroes maybe to roll more for mana when you need heal against
Yeah, I was gonna
poison.
say, I think your red hero is gonna be different now. Like if you have disciple double heal, suddenly you already heal too much in a way. But I mean, then your heroes are full HP. But the other question is basically, are people dying from full or are they dying from being damaged?
Yeah.
And if they're dying from being damaged, do they have like one pip? So it's like, oh, I get one heal. Okay, great. But now I have 3 points. And my guy is still dying. But yeah, I can live with whatever. Like I can see this being that I undervalue it if you adapt your playstyle to it a bit. But yeah,
Deathwish
like
seemed
suddenly
I'm
Berserker
fine
is
with both.
completely insane. Yeah,
yeah, there's a few things that
can
Berserker
get
be
really
or
broken.
can be too wrong with whatever probably.
Second dice just feels like it's so strong because like you can get 3 procs of this pretty easily as well. Like not even just 2. Like sounds really strong in certain situations. Of course, it's 3 points. You know, like you do have to take like something pretty nasty,
Yeah,
probably.
you
But
do have to take something. Yeah. Now this thing every third dice you use against Deathwish. Now that is a thing. Like, that is completely busted.
yeah, that sounds really stupid. There's I mean, most of these actually sound really good to me, but I don't know if I'm overrating it. Like, copycat sounds kind of insane too.
Copycat is that's actually like
Like,
even
Yeah.
stronger. Like
that's
that is
It's
complete.
broken.
that sounds completely
That is completely
busted.
broken. That's like that tier 9 item, except you can use it on anyone.
Self shield
It's
also
like
sounds pretty good, maybe a little bit worse
Wait, you
than
can use it on
Deathwish.
everyone and on every side, by the way. So yeah, it's like what the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
it's
yeah. So
Yeah,
like
third self
self
shield.
shield. Self shield is like having ornate heal on anything.
Yeah,
That's like an S tier
yeah,
item.
yeah,
Uh, and like the copycat thing, there's like I think tier 11 item, Bismuth, that gives you like
yeah.
give copy to get to someone, and that's tier 11.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Okay.
And that uses a whole die. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about boss smash, by the way. I actually have no idea. I can't decide if it makes your hallways too hard.
I feel like the hallways would be too hard in general.
Like, what do you even have to get
Simple as
away with
that.
this? Like, I don't even. Are there just like curses that are significantly easier in hallways than bosses?
Well, there are some
Yeah.
boss curses, specifically like boss gain +2 armor or something, or you have of course tower stuff. But
There's like
other
at
than that,
bones
Yeah.
bosses.
yes, boss
Okay.
bone.
I don't know. Like it's like if I'm like super scared about floor 4, I'll think about it maybe. But usually the curses that makes you scared of floor 4 are bad in hallways as well.
Yeah.
Probably sad. Big sad. Slightly sad. I don't know. Probably slightly sad.
Maybe slightly sad
Maybe
sounds
slightly.
okay.
Okay, this thing
Cataclysm
sounds
is unpickable, but it's
freaking
like
terrible.
This never does
that-
anything. Never.
yeah. If you can stall, then you win. Okay,
Yeah.
It's like
Next, so we don't need to talk about this. Don't let your heroes die. I don't know why we're trying to do this.
Yeah.
That's like okay. Now you're dying because you picked this. Yes, perfect.
Sounds Steve.
This sounds a little bit better, but not amazing. Like every fight, it's giving
It's
you
like with,
like 2-3 mana, maybe.
But only after you
But
stabilize.
after you
in a way.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like it comes too late, right?
It's like
Yeah,
with
but
some add B, add.
Holy.
Honestly, you can think of this one a little bit like that one. You have that one item that gives you +1 pip on death.
Sponge.
Yeah, sponge.
Yeah, I'm not taking sponge for freely 3 points. Thank you.
True. Yeah.
It's to overcost
Okay.
it.
Yeah. I mean, maybe big
Like
sad.
Big
Yeah.
sad. Yeah.
Extra reroll seems good, but I don't know for 3. Seems.
Can we talk about Cataclysm? I
Why?
like to pick defensive curses. Oh, that's Sneebar saying in the chat. I like to pick defensive curses. I always struggle with summoner levels, graves.
Yeah, but like Cataclysm doesn't fix that, right?
How do you stabilize?
You
like you
survive
struggle with
7
graves.
turns
Yeah.
still.
And
I
we have,
mean,
like, 20
sometimes you can
reinforcements.
like hold on, but like yeah, if you really don't kill the graves, well, maybe if
If
you
it
have,
killed
if you
the
have a raid,
reinforcements, I could see it.
it's just not enough. Like
You're just dying like turn 4 or 5.
like you have to consider like maybe it saves you in like those types of situations, but it also makes you all the other fights 3 points harder. So there's no way that can make up for it saving you like in some very weird, strange, bad fight that keeps summoning and you don't stabilize, but you still hang on until 7th turn, and then you have the enemies, but there's also not reinforcements enough that you can still kill afterward. Like it's
Seems a little. Yeah.
It's way too niche. For
Dreaming. I'm dreaming.
I had it like twice because I had like 15 curse points for some reason, and it proc like once in,
Yeah.
in a fight that was already won.
Yeah.
It just never happens.
Extra real to me sounds very good, but yeah, it's just very hard to pick sometimes
3
because it's 3 points and
yeah.
then it just doesn't actually.
It's like, what are you trading
give you
for?
that much
You're-
output.
Like you're trading some like I don't know right blank or like top bot blank. I don't know. Like and then you say,
Yeah,
oh, I have extra
right 2
reroll,
blanks.
but like why? I guess right the right 2 blank I trade for this for sure.
You're right.
But
Yeah.
so it's not unpickable. It's probably just like
Yeah, it's not good. Probably. I
it's
don't know.
probably
It's
just
like
whatever in my head.
yeah, because the like in the end, it's like so strong. This is like this tier 7 item that gives you like +1 reroll.
Yeah.
It's like so strong, like big happy. But if you get that at the start, it's nice, but a lot of the heroes don't gain that much output. You don't
So
have
if you
items
get,
yet to
like-
roll into 6 sides. Yeah.
So Boots of Speed as a blessing, is it 2 points or 3 for tier 7?
2, I would say.
Right.
Yeah, I would take that one for 2. For every time I would take
Yeah,
it
for
for
2.
Yeah. Maybe
So
slightly set for 3. Whatever.
maybe whatever. I definitely want to pick it, but just for some reason I usually can't. Fizzing is interesting.
Well, I guess we could talk about grease
I
dice
like-
too, because it's very comparable. Which maybe is saying something, because this helps you stabilize, and then in the boss fights, it's giving you 4 rolls on turn 1. It's probably worse overall than the extra reroll, though.
What are we talking about?
The one right below it, grease dice.
Oh, grease dice. Okay, but
'Cause
what
this is
about
very-
fizzing?
This is very
Or-
similar
oh,
to that's what I was
The
trying.
first turn +1 reroll. Yeah, I mean boss levels. Do you get +2 or is it like?
You would get +2 on first turn and then +1 on every turn after.
Oh, okay.
I guess
I like that. Maybe more.
like
'Cause
lucky
the
start
boss
is-
levels go longer usually than the other fights. Wait. Oh no,
First
it's like
turn is
no,
also
no wait.
super
This
important.
is no. So the only thing it gives you is like +1 reroll on the boss level. No, I don't know. No, never mind.
Are you sure they don't stack?
No, I'm just saying like yeah, of course they have to stack, otherwise it's like strictly worse.
Yeah.
But the only upside is you get +1, like +2 rerolls, but it's already very much diminishing returns. And then in area hallway fights, you don't get the extra reroll on second turn and more. So I like this one less. Yeah, this one I don't. I look at it, I don't want to pick. For sure. Like no, I don't want to pick this actually. Like it's like
I think it's
maximum
definitely worse than this. So
slightly sad, maybe big sad.
okay, should we talk about lucky start then too? If we're just doing all these like turn
Oh,
1
yeah.
things. This is I mean turn 1 is the most important turn usually. And we've
I
had
like this more than
runs with
grease dice.
this,
I think.
yeah. Like you
But
can pick like
it's-
juggler, help stabilize. Like there's some
Oh right, yeah.
like
Reroll
cantrip
with
heroes.
cantrips. Yeah.
Sork. I mean, it just
But yeah, I think it's more of like late game. It's very strong. These things, because you have like some item that has one side that you can just keep rolling into. You have these cantrip heroes. But the problem is like the first 4 floors, kind of.
it's probably also
Don't
like
really
whatever.
know. Maybe.
I don't know if I'm
I
like
like
going out of
the-
my way to pick it. Like
I would even go slightly sad still. I don't know. Maybe it's whatever. Yeah. It's good. It's strong, pretty strong. Yeah, it actually you can if you can just force some juggler or something.
it's
Then
just
it's
hard to.
only-
These things are so
But you
hard
need
to
to get there
justify.
first.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
when your blessings don't give you output and you're taking 3 curse points of like stuff.
Yeah, on top of the 11, so it's like not good. It's never gonna be 3 good per. Almost never gonna be 3 good per points.
Okay, let's go back to fizzing then. The
Yeah,
sounds
now fizzing actually does
strong.
something.
Yeah, it's like an extra hero
Yeah.
turn 1.
Yeah.
Okay, I love all the mana blessings. Maybe this one a little bit less than the other ones, but
Oh,
still.
I don't like some of the other ones, but we'll talk. We'll get it. We'll get there. Like I like this way more than the jewel chalice. At the start of first 4 turns +1. The jewel chalice does something turn 3 more than this. This thing gets you your big spell turn 1 always.
Yeah, you get some like
True.
prophet spell or like doctor spell late game too. Like early game, it's
Even
obviously just
yeah,
burst,
even
but
where
like
they can
they just now have output to deal
early
with.
game you
late
can get like
stuff.
a caldera or you can get a seer just to get +2, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it's an
Just
extra
extra
hero.
burst is like so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like this, if you compare this to an extra reroll, yeah, like this is like you cannot make that up with a reroll.
It's just like you're
Yeah.
creating it out of thin air, basically. It's a big difference. So I think like
I'm
slightly
always happy to see
happy.
the mana ones.
But I think it's still just about whatever. I don't know.
I feel like I would rather have this than like Grease Dice. Oh, I guess Grease Dice is slightly sad. But if I had
Yeah,
this
this.
or Lucky Start on the same screen, like wouldn't I rather just take this thing?
Oh yeah, I think I would rather take this, but I also think Lucky Start. I'm like pretty much about slightly sad on. Here I'm like on the high whatever, and on the other I'm like on the slightly sad.
I mean, we can change, but I think also slightly happy gets the point across. Like,
Yeah, it's fine. I'm
I'm a big
close
mana
enough
addict,
to
so
slightly happy. Yeah.
I'm very biased on for the mana ones, I think.
okay, this thing on like all the mana gain sides is just completely nuts. But it's less
If you
good
get
than
this
like the
with
shield.
Acolyte, then you get +1 heal or +1 mana every turn, +1 heal every turn.
Faye
That's
kind of gets
good.
crazy. You get like boost
But if you get like healer or something, then you only have like +1 heal.
Yeah, we're just starting team dependent, right? I think it's like can be very
Yeah.
broken or not do that
It's like
much.
if you have splint or healer, like pretty much all of them don't have heal mana except for Acolyte, right?
We can look.
I guess the one side on the thing on the gardener.
Yeah, Gardener.
Yeah, you have a couple things, but it's mostly just like
Gardener is okay.
it's
On
this that's like really crazy. The Mystic.
well, you only grow one still.
I mean,
But
Mystic
yeah, I
is
think
just
it's
heal 2, mana gain 2 on like all the
yeah,
sides.
it's level up on Mythic.
Yeah, it's like I mean it's pretty crazy, but because like even there's not even like a tier 2 that has that kind of
Mystic,
output.
yeah,
That's
I mean,
like
Mystic.
it's like a tier 3. Like
Yeah, sorry, tier 3.
it's
Yeah.
basically like I get like my my doctor or like a surgeon side. I think it's pretty stupid. It's just fate actually. It just turns into fate.
And what about the tier 2s? Sorry, let me check it. Look at your
There's not
stream.
that much. It's Fae, really. Fae is like the really
Priestess.
good one. Priestess, yeah. I mean, it's strong.
So it's actually not so good. I think when I look at it, it's not so good. Like, yeah, it's not reliable. Like you need Mystic, I think, for it to be pickable. Because otherwise, it doesn't do anything for your tier 1, and then your tier 2, the good heroes don't even benefit
Yep.
from it. And then your tier
It's
3 is like
very
kind of
late game, yeah.
whatever.
If this is like shielding,
It's like an Eye of
crazy,
Horus
but
for your tier 3. Eye of Horus, yeah.
oh. So it's probably slightly sad.
Yeah, something like that.
Can be very broken. Like the ceiling is very high on that. Joe Chalice, this is probably whatever / slightly sad. I think
I
it's
like
still
playing with
strong.
it, but yeah. So like, I know it cannot be compared, but it's a bit of a casting one tier spell.
Yeah.
First for like turn 0 pretty much, and then first 3 turns. It can keep something going.
The seer spell.
It's worse, but it kind of does.
I'm just thinking. I mean, the seer spell is a tier 5. You can get it for like 1 point or 2 points. Of course, it's a very good spell. But yeah, 3 points sounds a bit much for me. Like it's not crazy, but I would say slightly sad or maximum whatever.
I'm okay with either.
Yeah, I'm fine with the whatever, but again, I'm biased. I guess.
Okay, we can do whatever.
Level 9 blessing. That sounds terrible. Unpickable.
Terrible. Just do big sad, maybe. Oh yeah, maybe unpickable, honestly. Yeah.
Fight 3 level up
Aha,
is here, where's where we get something.
This is another level up, but it's
Bam.
now fight 3. It's before fight 4, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Slightly happy or big
It's just
happy?
good one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this one is bad. Yeah.
It's just way too late.
Mana per boss is no way. What the fuck?
It's too late.
Self shield to middle
Middle
side.
shield. Oh, this
All
one is
heroes.
interesting. Self shield to middle. Seems bad.
Seems bad.
Like way worse than the self shield one.
Yeah.
Like way worse.
You just can't. You'd have to like roll into the specific
dodges,
side, and then you can't use it on
it
someone
dodges
else.
the pain sides as well. Like
Yeah.
Berserker has top bot, Warlock has top bot.
And a lot of heroes, I feel like I mean, maybe I'm making this up, but a lot of heroes only have like a one cleave in the middle or something.
The big pips are usually not in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's usually
But I
top
think
bot
it's-
left.
Unless you sound like at least slightly sad or maybe big sad.
This feels kind of big sad to me.
Yeah.
If it was like add self shield to middle hero, then we're talking. But it's just like not consistent, and then you don't even know if you want to block that person that it like rolls. You know, like
Yeah. True.
okay, this is just too
This one is a bit
expensive.
much. 4 items, but it's only +1. You get +2 offered for 1. Like this is not as much diminishing returns as the upgrade one for heroes.
It's fun.
Because yeah,
I don't think it's
but-
particularly good, but
I don't think it's good at all. Yeah.
I'd say it's probably big sad for me. I don't items, just who cares? Like I care about my heroes.
True.
I mean, we take
Yeah.
worse items all the time, you know, like, and it's completely free.
Slightly sad or big sad. Yeah.
I'm just big sad on this, I think.
Okay. This is big sad, for sure. I'm unpickable.
Yeah,
Honestly.
pretty terrible.
Divinity. It's just like you have to have curse with it.
Yeah, you have like poison
It's,
all.
it's funny. Yeah, it's funny with like add snake and then you have like snake hitting for 1.
True.
It's like a big B.
Just gaze force for 4 turns and it's just boot of speed with the 1 mana thing. Holy.
Preparation is
Not even true.
sick.
Yeah.
That's
Preparation.
strong.
I mean, it's good. I think
it's definitely not survive, but it's really
it's
seems
definitely
strong.
not survive. It's definitely not heal 3, shield 3, turn 3. I don't know how good it is, honestly. A lot of it gets wasted.
You think? Even if it's like only
But-
blocking like 6. Is that
Yeah,
just
how much
a
does it
lot?
need? Like nothing will die turn 1. That's pretty cool. Like what kind of curse are you taking for this?
Big hitter. I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
Column maybe.
Yeah.
Column, and then yeah,
Sculpt.
they hit in for some like 1 AoE extra. It doesn't matter. Although it would matter turn 2.
Yeah.
You have some
also
steel synergy, I guess.
Heat is no. Heat is
Oh,
too
the
low.
monster immune turn 1. Yeah, that would be pretty sick.
Yep.
But I don't know. It's still a little. It's like 3 points for like 1 turn. Like some. You know, you have anchor before.
I mean, we have 3
It's like
points
what-
for 2 mana as well, you know, and like I think that's pretty good. So what is this?
Interesting.
It's like
yeah.
bursting 3 heroes, kind of like sometimes more,
Mm,
but like on average, like 2-3 people get hit at least.
yeah, when you put it like that. Yeah, you could say if you compare this to monster or uh, hero HP +2, you do get some HP because usually it's like you don't care about like 1 or 2 heroes, as in you don't look for them to be saved, but just having the extra 2 HP for the next turn is very nice. So yeah, no, actually this is quite good. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
I wouldn't say it's like big happy, but I think I'm slightly happy for sure. Seems strong.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. That's a lot of HP early game as well.
Okay.
Any cleave, any full AoE. This blocks a full hero or full enemy with 2 AoE.
The save spell was nuts when we had it.
I don't think so.
But I was just gonna say I don't think it's big happy. I think it is like very strong, but it seems like whatever to me. Like
It's
on
I
average.
I very quickly went through that game, but when you guys were saying like, oh, this save is so good, did you have some poison thing or what was going on there?
Yeah, I don't know why. I think we just wanted the cleanse, but I don't remember if we had something.
I feel like there was some
it.
poison thing or something.
Item
But,
poison or
this
something,
is...
like maybe. I mean, cleanse is just strong. It's like
Yeah, item
on-demand cleanse is very strong.
No, that would be bad because this is a learn. Oh no, it's a learn spell. Yeah, item poison maybe. Yeah, that's what you had. So this is 1 mana. I mean, shield 5. I mean, compare that to fizzing, I guess, but it's not offensive. To me, it feels kind
A
of
good
bad.
one, but for 3, that really depends on the curses. This one.
I would probably be slightly sad with this. Also, this is going way slower than I expected.
How many do we have? Oh God. Okay, these ones can just depend on the item. So honestly, it's like impossible to rank.
Yeah.
I kind of need to shower. I have like half an hour to shower and do this tier list.
We can try to go a little bit faster because I already know for sure I can just throw this here.
Yeah, let's try to go a little bit faster.
This is really sick. These items are just generally pretty good. But I think this is whatever to me. I don't know if you want to
shower
argue,
with tier list.
If you want to argue for
Sure,
something
whatever.
like way different, but
Yeah.
Sure. The fearless.
I don't know how
stun is a good thing, but it's not as great early game. Maybe I don't know.
Like, I'm happy when I can fit this in, but
it's still sides I have to roll into.
Yeah, stun to floor 4 and you're like kind of good. Still.
Yeah.
I mean, one of stun is a good item. I would like to take it. It's like one. It's like I would take 1 of stun for like 1.5 or something, and then fearless is not 1.5. So I think it's slightly sad, maybe.
Sure.
Okay, 3 at the start of every third turn, 3 mana. Yeah, just freaking garbage.
Unpickable. Or what?
it's light.
Okay, this thing is so broken.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this thing is like
unsummon. It's just
the nuts.
Good with defensive.
I love unsummon.
Yeah, you need the defensive curses.
But it is big happy in those spots, no? It just invalidates so many fights.
Yeah, it's like, oh, tough HP.
I try to fit in every time when I'm like some tough HP or most HP, anything like that.
Okay. This is where versatile starts getting like diminishing returns, right? So like I don't know if this is slightly happy to me or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're still big happy on this. I don't think so, but
Sure.
Yeah.
This is
a weird one.
Weird to me.
I don't like it.
I don't like
much.
it. I think I'm like big sad. Yeah.
All right, next. This is big happy.
Yeah, this is insanely broken.
Yeah.
Item quality.
Big sad.
Really. What is this? That is so cringe.
That's
sad.
Unpickable.
Yeah. Gym seems good too.
I've had this before.
Like
yeah. I think this is very similar to this. Like, It's slightly worse hero HP in the
Plus
early game,
there's-
and then it evens out.
I would say it's definitely worse than that one because the early game is
It's
way
worse,
more
yeah.
important, and 2 HP on
It's
a
so
late game
good.
is just good enough.
But you
Still
can,
good, but-
You can go-
I mean, they're both just happy,
Slightly is
right?
good
Like,
for
I
me.
don't know if it's
Yeah, I like
slightly.
slightly.
Okay, I'm outvoted, so I will resign.
First to the left side, what the fuck?
I have no idea what this is. Okay, let's,
So it's ×2 for one hero on the left side if you roll into it. Ah, fuck that shit. I took over.
Boy.
Add pain to the right side, unpickable. Actually. +6 offered
The-
items. This
Also,
is big sad, right?
Yeah, no way. This
Yeah.
is. I don't even know if it's big sad. I think it's just unpickable, but.
Shield plus. Now that is working with way more things. Mana shield, self shield, damage.
My Glacia is
mana
going
gain,
crazy.
yeah.
It is
looks quite-
4 points though, so maybe it's
But it's
not
4.
big happy. I think slightly happy.
Probably
but it is-
depending on tier 1s probably.
Okay, this thing is freaking garbage.
Slightly happy then?
Yeah, I'm down for slightly happy.
Yeah.
Treasure Seeker is like all the same problems as the thing
Yeah,
earlier,
yeah.
and just worse because it costs more. Okay,
Versatile.
Versta, this is where I start. Like, I still want it, but like, yeah,
Whatever,
it's
or-
hard to justify. Whatever, sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
This thing, ooh, it's a lot of points. It's very strong. But it's diminishing returns, I think.
It's
5 points is
better
a
than
lot.
just, like a healing, but yeah, we are now in like.
Like
big
you
numbers territory.
just want like the first one is like super good because that you put it on the one that actually needs it
Yeah.
and has the big pips. Now the second one doesn't really need it maybe and also doesn't have big pips. Or also has self shield already, or you know. It's
It's like,
5
now
points.
it has to be really broken, like in the
Yeah.
5 point territory. Like,
Slightly sad or something, I don't know. Or what do you think?
yeah, maybe.
Big sad or
slightly
This is
sad.
a
I don't think
reason
it's
why, I
big
guess.
sad to me.
no, I don't think so either. Okay, so for some reason the thing is not updating anymore.
Oh.
Okay. 1
Yeah, if
damage
I just
adjacent
copy-
allies. Oh, this bone math.
Fixed.
Nice.
I think this is
Big sad.
overcosted. Yeah. Display case, like whatever. Big sad.
If I like want to play super fast, maybe, but usually I don't.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
terrible.
but even then, you have still have the problem against the bosses. Like you fight a troll with +5
yeah.
points. Yeah, good luck.
Exactly. Yeah.
What are you trading for this,
This
poison for 2?
is-
This sounds so terrible.
No.
For
it's
1,
bad.
this is basically the
5.
fizzing, but 5 points.
It's disgusting. Yeah. Okay,
Big sad or
this thing is
It's extremely overrated. in the game.
extremely gross. This ley line, I don't think this is pickable at all. Like, yeah, you can say late game you get some
Yeah.
like broken spell, whatever, but like early
Nah,
game is
stupid.
so hard with this. Yeah.
This is bad as
Okay,
well.
I am starting to get into unpickable territory on these. This is just like
yeah, actually that is kind of
It-
nice.
It was expected, yeah.
perceptive and like versatile. Like, okay, whatever. I guess you can start forcing items now. I guess like kind of, not even. It's like 1 out of 3 chance to get exactly what you want,
Yeah.
but
I don't-
it's
I don't
just
want it.
Never
really
had this.
weird. This is way too expensive. Like, how do you
don't
take
know, maybe-
so much like just stress in the game, and then all you're getting is like things you could get anyways. Like, yes, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
it's just creating luck basically, but like at a certain point there's just too much stuff to deal with, which is why hell just is like impossible. You know, brutal is really difficult. So basically you're playing brutal and with the good luck.
You tell me if you see something that you don't like.
So far so good.
Crackling. That's too much, right?
6 points.
like,
This
so-
is
yeah.
diminishing returns for having this much mana too as well. Like, there's only so much you can do with
This-
your mana.
This is
The
like sort of
hamstring can look
Kind of like unsummon.
it's sort of strong, but
Yeah.
it's yeah, it is 6
too
points.
costly.
Yeah,
It's
this
like
is
I always want to pick it, but then the mats never mats. So
This also doesn't work.
Hunt.
The hunt. This just doesn't
yeah, I
work.
hate hunt.
We had like
Maybe
a
chalice.
add bramble
Chalice.
third turn, every third turn, hunt 2, and it still just does not. You cannot end fights that fast. It's still just impossible. Okay, I mean, this is just way too hard.
Yeah, probably unpickable.
Monster
This is definitely
blank
unpickable.
is- yeah,
Like the blessings that affects like one monster side are so bad.
if they just
Because
don't
I
roll
think
it,
it's-
okay, you just have 6 extra points. Like, congrats. Unplayable. Unpickable. Yeah, way too hard. Survive.
Big happy.
Biggest
Happy. Yeah, the absolute biggest.
like this is how blessing has to look for it to be like happy with 6 cost. Like others are just
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like unpickable, pickle, big happy.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what is this? This is just.
I mean, this is
trash.
also just too much.
Everything costs
I don't
way
know
too
what
much
the
and
fuck
just
this
doesn't do
is.
enough. Yeah.
Like
Like-
the versatile. Like now you turn on Gen heroes and can have some fun, but
This has a place in something. Like we can
yeah,
get
I
Seer
played
with some
that.
with something.
Wait, didn't I just
Yeah,
click
it's
better
like
items
if you
for?
say
Yeah, it was completely terrible. But I'll just put it here.
divine tool.
Yeah, I'm sure it's
too
at
much
least
for
picks and double loot. Probably unpickable.
Yeah.
Reliable.
Plays
It's
blank
so weird.
sides. This is so bad.
Yeah, it's so
Terrible.
overcosted now. Boss Sash? I mean, what do you even need to take? Like, cheeses all the fights, but this seems just like way too expensive. What do you even have for this?
Yeah,
I mean, we found 9 points, but it's usually for add heroes, because if you have 9 points, like, you need to do something in the hallways
yeah.
too. You
You
cannot.
can play the game in a way that hand doesn't exist, so maybe some super slow playstyle now can work, but for 9,
Yeah, this is all just like way too
you just play
hard.
brutal.
I mean, maybe I'll put this with like super fast curses.
Yeah. Yeah, Hunt 2 is sometimes if you have some weird add things, but it's still I don't know. Like Hunt 2 with add zombie I had, so you just burst it.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting actually. These are also like add zombie whatever things maybe. Or just like ads in general you can level up. I think most of these are pretty strong.
This
I
is
like the
big
level ups.
big happy
Yeah.
for me.
I don't think I'm looking at these, but I don't think any of them are just like worse than the others. I think they're just all good.
The bots level
it's
up
like-
is a little
yeah,
bit
yeah.
worse.
Yeah, like top 3 level ups is so much better than the bot 3 level up.
True.
Because like first of all you want to upgrade your orange
But that's
and
still
yellow
big
as fast as you
happy.
can.
Yeah, I think
But it's still good, yeah.
everything is still good.
I don't think it's like a tier above, but yeah, I like it more.
What is reborn?
Uh,
Okay, I'm looking
I
it
think
up.
That's when you die.
I
When
have
you die
my
and
thing
revive,
open.
and you have +2, maybe. Born on the left. Yellow.
If I
Yeah,
died
you
this
have to
fight,
revive
okay,
me.
yeah, terrible garbage.
Add
Unpickable.
6 to all sides.
Uh.
That is like bad death wish kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sorta.
Mm,
It's probably not pickable.
Yeah, I think hero dispel is like a weird bait.
I remember there was a
Yeah.
Reddit comment where what's the item that does Hero 6? Like, someone was like,
yeah,
"You're
yeah.
sleeping on this." They were like so mad. They're like, "I proc it every turn, every time I get it."
That's what I
I
said
mean, honeycomb
actually.
is not as bad, but like hero dispel. The problem with this is in some fights you cannot really attack. Like Cyclops fights become really bad.
Can't you also just
You cannot,
spell
like-
your own heroes and like lose their
Yeah, you
like spell?
lose the abilities, the spells. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like so
very, very
bad.
bad.
Yeah, the most unpickable actually.
Yeah.
Duel is like double pips to the thing targeting you, right?
Yeah. It's pretty
It's a good keyword,
strong,
but
actually.
To all sides. It
Mm.
doesn't work on like shields or heals, so it's just damage.
It's kind of a lot of damage. And scales also. I would
Yeah.
like this, actually. I don't know what it is.
It goes fast.
Like go
pistol
fast.
is a really good item.
Yeah.
Enduring probably
Like the
not. Feels good.
It cannot get broken very easily, I think. As well.
enduring I think is unpickable.
Yeah, sounds terrible. You have nothing to make it work at the beginning,
it's,
so it just doesn't do
it's a
anything.
very fun one with
Yeah.
generated items.
But like whenever I have
it's
whenever I see earn, I just I have
Yeah.
like 5 other items, I still can't use it.
Hero focus.
Focus to all sides. Ooh, that sounds also very strong. No? Like it works on shields, works on
Yeah.
mana gain, works on
Yeah.
It sounds
But I
crazy.
think it's
damage.
slightly harder to use on shields because like
Yeah,
you
you
have to
don't wanna
heal
double.
and shield someone.
Well, you have
Yeah, it's
like
mainly like
mana
the-
gain heal side.
Exactly,
and then
mana
like,
gain
yeah.
shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit late game. But I think
Undergrowth,
it's-
probably not. I don't know. These
Sounds
ones are definitely a little bit
terrible.
tough to.
You just
Cool,
start
it's
getting way too
it's
expensive. Like they're
expensive.
so expensive.
Probably expensive. Pair is insanely strong though. This is a big happy.
Yeah,
it's
you can
funny.
pair into pair into pair.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Just everyone has +1 or 2 pips. Yeah, this is actually like completely broken. Self-heal to all sides is just unpickable. For 7, no.
I don't think it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Free as well.
What is critical?
Oh wait,
Hero critical.
Trio might work. I don't know, but it's like
Trio
for
it's a
7.
bit of
There's no
cope,
way.
I think.
That seems like big cope, but just
Wow.
put it big stat,
Critical
whatever.
is just bad.
Yeah, it's just garbage.
Or, like
Grove sucks. Overdog. Ah, it's just way too expensive. All these things. Rescue. Wait, rescue to all sides. Too expensive still, no?
This is starting to get so pricey.
Death wish to all sides. This can work. In fast curses. Poison all and stuff.
Duplicate to
But it's
all
like-
sides. What the
duplicate
hell is that?
It's a funny one. It's very bad, but I once traded it for -2 rerolls. But it was back when I had like 4 streak. So
No.
So
but it was funny.
Hero Self Shield I can see actually working if you have like ghostly monsters, like monster immune turn 1, like somehow you have all those things together. Like omega slow.
Yeah.
Then it's gotta be good, right? But it's probably still big sad.
Still big sad. Yeah.
Visual is terrible, right?
Like,
Like completely unpickable.
Engage has to be like the most overpriced
Yeah.
keyword. Like
Okay,
best
then
is 11.
the things that add stuff to enemy sides are just like, why?
The monster single use is like very funny with super slow curses. Like you can always win, but for 9,
Yeah. You can do it in
It just-
brutal
it
or
just has to
hell,
be-
but
yeah, it's a brutal hell.
oh, this is insane. Bonkers.
Yep.
This one is interesting.
Mm. We've had this before, I think, but it's
Yeah,
weird.
it's pretty good, but
For 5.
it's like -2 max HP on the heroes, on the enemy if you're good.
Yeah, but
Maybe whatever
situational.
or
It's
something.
like doesn't work on everything, and then
Well, it does also work on like slates and graves and stuff.
yeah,
So that's pretty cool.
Cyclops spirit. I don't know. This seems like it can be
6.
strong, but it's 6.
You just want to kill something off, and now you're just basically sort of like playing with flighty. You just hit everything, and then they
They die next turn, but like, what are you taking
and
to
then
do
after.
that? What are you taking with this?
You're not actually improving your output. But you're just, I guess you're blocking a lot, let's say. That's 6 points.
I think it's really hard to like make work consistently in a way you
Yeah.
want to.
I think so too.
Oh, I hate this thing. It's terrible.
Oh, Bone Spirit, yeah, lol.
Alright, next thing also pretty terrible, to be honest. Like, of course, the thing should die if you take 5 damage, but I guess you can take it and then cheat the bosses. Like,
I die, I take damage 5 times. What the fuck? I've never seen that.
I've never seen this, but I mean, I choose the
Like,
hand or something.
It has to be
Like,
super rare.
it can't be that
you just
bad,
keep
right?
herbal.
You
Wait,
can
what is
cheese on the
Blind
bosses.
Spirit?
No,
What?
there's no
Blind
way this
Spirit?
Hydra Spirit's unpickable, right? It's only 2 points. It's like, gotta be big sad. I can definitely see you taking it.
Okay, yeah. Wait, isn't this?
Wait, it has to be
or
just
what?
like win the run. Like,
Okay.
what? Just win the entire run? Like, what? That's just like free win. No? Just like end turn? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm thinking if there's a catch.
Um,
That, like even if like 4 of your heroes dies, right?
yeah.
So,
Is
do
this
you
actually in the
draw,
game?
actually?
I'm gonna
Is this
check.
actually
I'll
in the
check. I'll
game?
check. I'll check. This is why I have this open because like I don't know.
Well, these are generated, so it's not easy
Is it
to
generated?
Oh, how do you even like?
to find. You would have to go to.
Oh,
I guess if
God.
you look at custom game, you can put it in there. Yeah, Goblin Spirit for 5 doesn't. Okay, actually, it just kills the boss for you. So it's like boss smash, but different.
It's what militia? Wait, no. Blind spirit.
Blind Spirit. Oh man. Okay.
What? Oh no! My clumsy is so
Clumsy.
bad, dude.
Oh, that clumsy.
Clumsy is bad even with the best blessing in the game.
Oh my god. Okay. I just want to see it work one time. Jesus Christ, clumsy. Okay.
We need to finish, guys. Oh.
Yeah, win the run. Okay, cool. Done.
Well,
That's broken.
this is slightly happy, actually.
Yeah, how's that only 5? That is so nuts. What?
Yeah, add heroes. Tier 2 is better than Tier 1, but I like both. Usually. Unless it's like something.
Ooh.
This is unpickable. Bandit Spirit is unpickable.
I can see you taking this
probably.
with ads. No. But I guess
Which
you'd
one?
have to the bandit spirit, but I guess there's nothing that could
No.
really do 4 damage, really.
This is literally add Bandit for 7.
Yeah.
It's very hard. Like even if you have like add bandit, add not wisp, but illusion, it's still
Yeah,
hard.
you still
to do
need you
3.
need the 3. Goblin Spirit is, yeah, basically like I said, like it's like boss smash in a way. Feels like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
Damn.
put big sad. The third HP plus 1 mana. This is just like the 1 mana per kill, but way worse.
But for 6, yeah.
For 6, I mean, it's better, but it's for 6, so it's like way worse. Okay, no, we did it, and I have 7 more minutes to shower.
Nice.
Thanks, guys. Great job.
Speedrun. Okay, it's actually funny because like it got
Even,
so fast at a certain point because
but,
stuff
like-
just started getting way too expensive, and it's just like
Yeah,
you can
it was
never
actually just
justify it.
kinda- Yeah, exactly. It's just like and then the hero level ups is just all big happy, and then
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
pretty funny.
Like in general, like you always want to fit in survives, even for bad curses sometimes. But
Yeah,
otherwise, it's like you have to really think. About
it's like
everything.
4 or below is very many things you can take
yeah.
and justify, but the curses get bigger and worse the higher you go, and then you need to have this impact immediately. Like you cannot take something that has like impacted some fights. Like it never can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
Like
die.
most of it is just bait. Like those runs are the fun ones, but your win rate goes down. So
Should we say something
depends
about
on
the
what it is.
items? The items
They can
are
be
quite
extremely
good.
strong. Yeah.
No, but the tier 9 items, I mean, like tier 9, tier 8 and stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like completely disgusting.
This get better on the tier 9.
Do you remember we got like
tier
eye
8.
pentagram or something? Were you there for that run? It was like they cannot
Oh,
die
I
for the
wasn't
first
there.
5 turns, and then we just had like the berserker just swinging in every turn. You never have to block it. Like you can just get some like insane stuff.
Yeah. I had like the item that triples your damage sides in a brutal and had tough HP 4 and it
Oh.
just cut through. It was a win.
I mean, you guys can
I'm
figure out
so-
this tier nonsense item if you want.
No, I think you
There's
can
like
just
the
say it
hate-
just depends. Like it's
Yeah, it's
Just,
like
just, but it's nice to say that that
impossible.
very often you want them like tier 6 plus.
Yeah. But it's getting broken.
so it's
Tier
pretty
6
stupid.
plus, good one. Slightly happy or above, depending.
Yeah, like a lot of the items just carry early game, so you can think about it as well.
Okay. So I think that pretty much wraps up like everything, at least for 3.1. Maybe we'll make updates, but I think if the update coming out, like we'll just redo the changes.
All right, thanks guys. I'm out. Thanks to Lux for joining.
Yep.
No problem.
All right.
Thank you.
See ya, YouTube. Bye bye.